Good afternoon, it's the 2nd of June and welcome to the Senior Leadership Team briefing. As we get ready to open our school wider to our school community on the 15th of June, I'll to let you know some of the plans that we've got in place. But you will see clearly from our school has changed. It's got clear marking areas. There is greater signage available for us as we get ready for that opportunity to welcome more students. So for breaks and lunches, our queuing system that we'll show you now and walk through is set out at 2 metre distances. You will also notice as we enter the canteen, the water fountains have been switched off due to the touch surfaces, and we are supplying water through the use of jugs. The queue system is set up so that students maintain that social distance, and then they will arrive at the canteen area to choose their food, and they will pay using the biometrics, and we have a wipe for every time a student uses that. Notice also the set out of our canteen tables to ensure that social distancing within our canteen can take place. As a result of this, we've had to use a staggered lunch system, so students get 20 minutes to eat lunch and then rotate to an outdoor space for their lunchtime. As you can see, all our corridors are zoned off with markings of 2 metres, either by a straight line or via the cross mechanism. As we arrive at school between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, you will see you will come to our entrance door, and if you arrive and there are people awaiting, they will be awaiting at the socially distanced crosses as seen on the floor. When you arrive at the door, your temperature will be taken and you'll be asked to sanitize your hands and then go to the toilets and wash your hands. We've organised our school into zones. Each zone contains 15 students. Currently we have 2 zones in operation. Those zones use individual sets of toilets, and therefore students in each zone do not mix. And that is to protect the bubbles the students are in, to mitigate the risk for the spread of the virus. Staff have been working incredibly hard on our blended digital curriculum for our students. Some of this will be Zoom interactions, edu-creations, explain everything, educate, sensory tech, a whole variety of learning platforms and resources for children. The staff have undergone an awful lot of CPD to be able to provide the blended digital curriculum to the quality to which we are doing. Students who come to our academy will still be following the same digital curriculum that we have for students that are at home. We will be inviting Year 10 into our academy after the 15th of June on an invite-only basis for some face-to-face interactions. What that looks like, we will write to confirm at the end of this week as we put our plans in place to support that, following the government guidance that we put in place. They still will be following, for the majority of their experience, the blended digital curriculum that we have put in place. For any students that are invited into the academy, we will inform parents in writing of the key parameters for those students being on site. For example, what the symptoms of COVID-19 are, what to look out for, and what to do in case of an emergency. For us, what is absolutely crucial is the number that we hold for you as parents is the correct number in our system. We are aware that parents sometimes change mobile phone numbers, but any student within the academy, if there is an emergency and we need to get hold of a parent, we need that information. That is crucial. Year 11 students and parents. As you're aware from the government, there will be no appeals process this year with the results. In fact, there will be an opportunity for any student that feels their grade is below where they thought it should be to do an exam in October. These are the rules and regulations that the government has set out as part of the grading process. What I can tell you is we have completed our part of this process, and as we speak, the open window for uploading our grades to the exam board has opened on Monday, and we are at this moment in time inputting our grades to the exam board for them to then do their work to across the country to assign the actual final grade students will achieve. And it's the very best of luck for our students, and what I can say to you is that no student has been disadvantaged as part and parcel of the robust and rigorous process that we have gone through in order to allocate what we believe are the grades. Transition parents, any parent or carer who has got year 6 students that will be coming to us in September, we are still planning on doing a transition event for parents and carers. It will be very different from ones we've done previously for obvious reasons, but we're working on the details of that, and we will send those out to you as soon as possible. Final thoughts from me. I know how hard this process and lockdown has been for you as students, and parents also for you. Having 3 children of my own, one in year 11, one in year 7 and one in year 5, I know the challenges that you have faced in the education of your children at home. I want you to keep persevering, keep pushing, keep trying all the tasks set students via our staff. Our staff are only an email message away. We really do look forward to seeing you in the very near future back at our academy, but until then, have a lovely afternoon, stay safe, see you soon.